Hello and welcome back. I just wanted to hop on quickly today. This is going to be a short one and just talk about the numerology of today, give you a little bit of extra insight in addition to the weekly forecast for this week because it is quite a special day. This is the first 111 portal of 2022. It's quite a powerful one and my guides wanted me to talk about that with you. So today's day is a really interesting one because when you look at the numerology, you have 111, 222, which becomes 3 and 6, which then becomes 9. So that gives us actually 3 master numbers to work with and some zeros in there, which bring in a whole load of potential. So if you remember from the weekly forecast, the energy today is about stepping back and focusing on your well-being. And I just want to add another layer to that message. There is another dimension, there's a spiritual dimension coming in today as well. And this is very much about self-worth on a very, very deep spiritual level to do with your spiritual path. I do feel that there is a strong potential to actually build a new way of life for all of us. And that's really coming up today as a whole new lifestyle, a whole new way of being, way of living. It might be coming up for the first time. It might be reminding you of some changes you want to make for a while, but just kind of haven't got around to or thought they weren't possible and you've shelved them. So looking at the numerology, we've got master number 111, 222 and 369 all jumping out here. And together, these all speak to me of higher wisdom, the higher heart, and the possibility to create quickly and in a divine way. So it may feel today as though you've been working through some stuff with your higher self, that it's like your divine plan is being shown to you. It feels like some of us are going to have access to our soul plan today and our higher wisdom is going to be coming through quite strongly. So if those intuitions or whispering from higher self come through, do pay attention to it because it is happening. Now, that can certainly make for a confusing day. And I did say this is going to be a day of polarities. You might feel like you're going back and forth a little bit. Because if you've been at work all day or, trying to get on with your daily life, you'll be using your conscious mind, the ego mind, and that's the one that normally rules the roost for most people. But this is your higher mind that's suddenly trying to come in and say, yes, but what about this? What about that? How about we do this? And it may really kind of blow your mind a little bit when some of that inspiration, some of that wisdom comes through. So the 2 zeros in the mix there as well, they also bring possibility for unlimited potential. I love 0. It's such a special number. It's the void. It's the beginning of everything. It's the beginning of the book of Genesis. In the beginning there was nothing. There was just the word of God. It's the unlimited potential. And I really like the way that they're positioned right in the middle of the number sequence. So it's possible to actually balance opposites today. We have that possibility if we choose to take it. Some people won't. Some people will just have a very combative, kind of crappy day. But the way it's written, certainly the way I write the date, the English way of writing the date, which is 11/01/2022, it's very, very balanced way of writing it. So it's like different ideas, actually the possibility of balance coming in through new ideas, through those magic little zeros in the middle. So I think to balance opposites today, you will very much have to think outside of the box and use the higher mind. And that's not something that we're all necessarily used to doing, but that potential is there. So it feels like this day is an important one where you can connect very strongly with higher aspects of yourself or receive wisdom and guidance from those higher aspects. So I think that's my cat trying to get in the door. Bedford, no. Well, even the cat wants in on this one. So try to spend a little time this evening in meditation, in contemplation, because this portal is facilitating some inspiration and some ideas from a much higher aspect of each one of us. And that's why my cat wants to get in, because he gets very excited when the energy gets quite high and magical. So what I've done as well is I have pulled a couple of cards for all of us just to help expand on the spiritual potential today. And the 2 cards that we have, very similar in nature actually. We have, I'll just try and put them so you can see them. Just really have a good look at these. We've got 34 soul mating and 41 soul song. So it's all about the soul today. It's all about that higher wisdom coming down, speaking to us, guiding us. It's a very, very strong indicator today that your soul, your higher wisdom, your higher self really wants to take the lead now. It wants to help you. It wants to, help you find the next steps on your path. It wants to make it easier for you. And we can really resist that. The ego's like, no, I know best. I want to do this. But your higher aspects of self really want to help you right now. They want to lighten the load. And the question here is, will you let them? So the choice, as always, is yours, but the potential is there in the energy. And if this has already come to you, but you're having any doubts about it, this is your confirmation. Yes, your higher self is speaking to you today. So it's up to you now. I would be very grateful if you would take a moment out of your very busy day to subscribe to the channel, leave me a like, leave me a lovely comment. If you have something to say, I'd love to hear about your experiences, and I will see you again soon.